Well, some 3,000 Singaporeans currently reside in Japan, and half of them are in Tokyo. As Singapore celebrates its 58th birthday tomorrow, some are going out of their way to mark the occasion as they navigate challenges living in a foreign land. CNA's Michiyo Ishida has the story.
Having lived in Japan for the last 6 years, Melissa Yap has fully integrated into the local way of life. Riding her mamachari, a typical bicycle the Japanese use for shopping and running errands, she navigates her way confidently around this Tokyo suburb. Today, Melissa has a special mission.
Say hi!
Hi! Reunited with 5-year-old daughter Maya, who is at home with daddy Mark Namiki and little sister Mikaela. The family is getting ready for their National Day celebrations. It will be a low-key event compared to past years. In the last few years, the couple used to celebrate National Day with fellow Singaporeans at their now closed cafe known as Little Merlion. This is where Little Merlion was before it was closed. The address is now occupied by a Hong Kong cafe.
We started this restaurant 2 years ago during COVID, and then after some time we realized that the location wasn't working well for us, and also because of manpower, and we had our second child, so those were some factors that made us decide that we would focus on our food truck and also online deliveries, instead of the cafe.
But the main reason the couple came to Japan was not to run an F&B business. Mark just wanted to live in Japan, even if it were for a short time.
Me being half Japanese, but I've never ever lived in Japan. I grew up in Singapore. Singapore's home. But I've always wondered what it would be like to live in Japan. And so we talked about it, and then we were like, okay, let's just try 1 year. Yeah, we enjoyed it, and then we stayed on pretty much. Well, of course, COVID had a little bit to do with it as well, but yeah, we enjoy life here.
They opened Little Merlion during COVID days in hopes it would be a gathering place for Singaporeans unable to go home due to border control, while introducing Singapore cuisine to Japanese who couldn't travel. Melissa knows how it's like being away from home.
Singapore is home to me. My family and friends are there, and with 2 kids, family support is very important. So I do miss that, but there's just certain food that is just too troublesome or too complicated to make. I miss popiah, or there's too many things to do. Chendol. What else you miss? You miss all the Singapore sweets, all the kueh, and maybe also the Singlish and just the vibe.
Lizzie In, another Singaporean working in Tokyo since 2021, joined the family's National Day meal. She used to be a regular customer at the couple's cafe.
The good thing about having met Mark is that, the friendship continues beyond just the restaurant, and we just hang out every so often, even when we're not at his shop.
Mark has started a new job with a 5-star hotel in Tokyo since July. Melissa is making final preparations for her food truck business, with which she hopes to invite back her old customers while welcoming new ones. Michiyo, Ishida, CNA, Tokyo.